Hello, Blackbird of Osaka today. Alright, I'm going to be doing a review of Street Racing Syndicate. I'm going to start by reading the description of the game, its minimum requirements, and what platforms it was released, and then I'm going to do the tutorial race. So, to start with, the game came out in 2004, released for PC, PS2, Xbox Original, Game Boy Advance, and GameCube. Alright, the description. The raw high-stakes world of illegal street racing comes to life in Street Racing Syndicate. Trick out over 40 authentic licensed cars with parts from over 15 real-world manufacturers, then turn your customized ride loose on the streets of 3 cities across the USA. Lay it all on the line, your wallet, your women, your pride and your wheels. With masses of perfectly tuned, nitro-stoked horses under the hood, the only thing between you and victory is the distance from the pedal to the floor. Features. Street Racing Syndicate is one of the most realistic street racers ever to grace PC. Modify over 40 authentic licensed cars, including the signature Nissan Skyline, with aftermarket parts from over 15 licensed manufacturers. Share your ride with a variety of real-world decals and graphic upgrades. Burn the competition to win cash, street cred, or better yet, your opponent's wheels. Earn the affections of 80 real-life models from the world of import racing. Blow a turn or bump a fellow racer and incur damage in real time. Pay for repairs with your own hard-earned cash. Mix it up across LA, Philadelphia and Miami in both closed circuit and perilous open city races. Know your side streets and prepare to shake the cops at any moment. Okay, just to give what it's saying there. It says 40 authentic licensed cars, but it wouldn't be really. When you look at the cars in the shop, it's quite a lot of repeats of different models. It's like Toyota Celica, then the GTS model, and so on. Same with the Skyline V-Spec, V-Spec NER model, so on. It says about cops in there too. It is from the underground time of when it was Need for Speed Underground and Underground 2, so at the time they didn't have cops. So it was new at the time, but it's still, if you think it's anything like Need for Speed Most Wanted style of cops, then sorry, it's not like that. Next thing is the minimum requirements. Operating system Windows 7 or 8, because it's now been optimised for them. Processor 1 GHz processor, well that's not hard. And the graphics 32 MB DirectX 9.0 beat compatible video card. Just for comparison, Gary's mod needs a processor of 1.8 GHz minimum and a DirectX 9 level graphics card. So in honest opinion, if you can run Gary's mod, which most people can, this should be no issue for you. Okay, let's dive into a bit of gameplay now. I'll just load it straight up and drive. Okay, it's I've got a save here actually with super added up a little bit. Alright, let's just give it a drive and give you a feel for the driving. So, right, just set off. I'm using the keyboard right now. I tried it with my wheel before, and it just doesn't want to work. Oh, there's a style point system the game has. It's honestly more like Underground 1, if I'm comparing it to anything. It's got limited nitrous, really arcadey feel. There's not much to it. There's a lot of betting. As it said about the models, there's a girlfriend system where you've just got to impress them by doing a certain driving job style thing for them, and then you unlock videos of them dancing. But it's just a little bit stupid. I just hit that wall there then. You can see that I've damaged my tail light, so it has got a damage system as it said. And you have got to pay for it at your own money. Right, so the objective is to compete in this race. That's pretty much the whole point of the game, just become the best racer. Same story as countless other games. Does it do it well is the better question, and that is not really. It's just purely average. There's nothing that makes this game stand out. Unless you're really a big fan of the Ridge Racer games and want a game with the same handling, then there's not really much point in getting this when you've got countless other games. Because you could always buy a PS2 and there's a lot more options. And that just gave me a drop there. But yeah, for the PS2 there's a lot more options. So you're better off going buying a cheap PS2 for how much this is. Which, if I remember rightly, on Steam it was about £6. Which is not too bad, but still there's a lot of other games you could get for that price. But yeah, as you can see, the driving's just pretty stale. There's nothing to make it stand out, no crazy visual effects. I'm not even running at 1080p right now, not that my computer can't handle it, easily can. It's just that because the game came out in 2004, they didn't do it in 1080p, it's 1400 by 1050. So pretty much if I wanted to run this in 1080p, I have to go online and get a cracked thing for it, which I have used before, and it is really glitchy. You set it to run the game in 1080p and a few of the textures start to glitchy, and that on me. There again, that could just be me, because I've had weird issues like my emulator's not working and stuff. But yeah, if you ran out of driving games, you don't really have any other system to play, it's okay, but you're not going to get much more out of it that you could do with other games. So yeah, this has been my review. Blackbird disconnecting.